Good morning, everyone. Finding some dirt today? Yeah, we are. Oh, well. Hope everyone's having a good day. It's Sunday. I'm heading to the MOV. Whoa, that's Sandy. Oh, it's Sandy. I'm just leaning over like it's a normal hard-packed dirt road. Oh, here I go, slide down. I'm heading to the MOV breakfast. We have just 2 more board meetings before the Green Mountain Rally happens in September. So, yeah, I should probably drop this into a different mode here. We got way too much fun having here. It's always funny, by the way, whenever I basically navigate to breakfast and this is my road. It's like, oh, this is the way we're going to go today. This is just basically Vermont. This is why I own a GS, because, you know, I didn't buy a GS to look cool or badass or, like, you know, look awesome at Starbucks. I bought one because I'm like, well, my Golf R doesn't belong on these roads. It can handle them, but I don't want to chip up the paint too much. Oh, here we go. And you know, the Golf R doesn't really need to be damaged by the dirt roads, so I need a bike that I can go on long road trips. That's what I do. I go on a lot of long road trips in my car, and I also need a bike that can basically ride around Vermont. Look at this! Wow, and be comfortable and have a nice, easy, you know, learning curve. I also wanted to have a nice community of people that I could get advice for fixing the bike and working on it. Plenty of aftermarket support in the form of Farkles. And I arrived at the BMW GS, and it's been the best choice, you know, in any sort of, you know, other than becoming an Apple fanboy. It's been like an amazing experience being a GS owner, because I shit you not, I don't look for these roads. I just say, take me to breakfast, and this is the kind of road I'm on. And that's just kind of Vermont in a nutshell. Anyway, 2 more breakfasts until the Green Mountain Rally, so go ahead and register now. We've got like 100 people registered. 250 is the max, so don't delay. It will sell out. It did last year. And so, you know, we got 2 nights of music, like 4 or 5 meals, some off-road riding in Moto Vermont, good camping, good food, bonfire, that kind of thing. It's going to be awesome. It really is. So make sure you come. And also, Dirt Days is coming up in August, so don't forget to register for Dirt Days either. Come to Vermont twice, two months in a row. You won't be disappointed by either one of those events. So real quick, I don't have a lot of time left, but my beta is having, you know what I'll do? My beta is having problems, but I'm gonna wait. Oh, hi, puppy. My beta is having problems. I'm gonna talk about it in a separate video, though. Maybe I'll do an addendum to this one later on when I'm driving home from my girlfriend's house, my girlfriend's parents' house. She turns 29 today. Happy birthday, Heather. So I'm turning 33 in August. I always dated older women, like much older women, and then I'm finally dating someone that's younger than me. It's been an interesting revelation, because as I was coming up in my 20s, I was always dating women who were ready to have kids, and now I'm dating a woman who's not ready to have kids yet because she's younger than me, and it's finally aligned. So, no complaints here. So I'm going to be going to her parents' house for a barbecue, birthday sort of celebration, cake and all that good stuff. And then afterwards, I'll take the road home, which happened to be another kind of single lane, more narrow than this road back to my house. Just wrapped up a great weekend in Danville, Vermont, July 4th. You know, at some point, the GS gets above its, over its head. So I ended up taking the Beta. We traded the Beta up to Danville, camped out on some friend's property. They have 100 acres. And then ended up basically riding off-road for probably a total of like 10 hours over 3 days. And I found some really great stuff. And there were some trails, by the way, that like... I'm so glad I was on a 285-pound dirt bike and not a 670-pound GS. Oh my God. There was some... Things got really broken really fast. But hey, it's fine. With the Beta, you just back up. You just get off the bike, and if you get stuck in the mud, you get off the bike. You could just use the auto clutch and just give it throttle and run through most of the mud. I got stuck in the mud a few times, and then if you get really foobarred, like the trail ends, you go another 100 yards and you're just surrounded by trees and there's nothing around you, but you're muddy. You could still just turn it around and back out of there. And it's a little bit sandy here. It's interesting. It's not regraded. It's just a little bit pissy. So it was a really great 4th of July. Just make sure no one's behind me. Some of these locals like to ride my ass. Really great 4th of July time. We drank a lot. Had some s'mores, some fire, grilled some things. I rode the Beta a lot. I broke the Beta like 3 times. The Beta needs another... I think I've determined now that the way I ride... the dirt bike needs at least an annual maintenance. Annually, it needs to go to a Beta dealer and just have a look over and replace all the broken parts on it. Because if I don't do that, it's going to get away from me. Does that make sense? Like it's gonna become something that is no point of return. Basically, I've got some paint chipping in the frame. And I need some service rust. I don't want them to get away from me because frames are expensive. Well, labor wise. I also back to some dirt here a second. Also got to replace. I'll get into it all later. We won't get to it right now. I'm gonna go get some food. So everyone, it's Sunday in Vermont. Brisk 64 degrees. I mean, come on, what like, life is so good. It really is. And actually, I owe you guys an update on my health stuff as well. Not nothing bad. No, nothing. That's good. But I'm gonna be. I want to do a video update for you because I remember about a month or 2 ago I posted a video, 2 months ago, about some of my back problems and various soreness and that kind of stuff, and it's actually been nice. It's actually been a really nice situation since then. I've got a bunch of stuff going on, so let's plow through this real quick. Got 2 miles on this dirt road. Oh man, look at this shit, guys. I love the Boxer motor. It's so smooth. It's manageable on roads like this. Doesn't slide around too much. So you can regain control so easily. The more bikes I ride, it's so funny. I had never sat on a bike before. I signed up for the MSF class. I posted to my blog that I wanted to get into motorcycling, and I got an email from a reader who said, "Hey, I've got a dual sport adventure bike. I'll sell you." And it was an 09 GSA with 6,500 miles. What, right? Really? Huh. For $7 grand. And this was March of 2016. I was like, yeah, sure. That sounds good. And he drove it up from Maryland to New Hampshire and sold it to me. And I had never even touched a bike before. I didn't even have my MSF yet. Oh, I should have taken a little. That'd be fun. So I went to my MSF class. The bike sat in the garage for a month, and then I only rode the bike off-road for the first 2 months of ownership. It's all on my channel if you guys want to check it out. And since then, as I should have done all along, I've had the privilege of meeting some great people, riding with some awesome individuals, and spending a lot of time with industry people, and trying out some amazingly cool bikes. I mean, riding on awesome bikes. Not all of them were awesome, but most of them were. And since then, I've realized, man, right, the GS is so good. It's so good. And I just love it. All right, we're gonna get out of here. All right, well, off breakfast. Do you guys see that? I love it. There's a BMW behind me, and I'm like, oh, I gotta get in front of this guy. And then there goes the rear tire. Oh man.